What is good, YouTube? Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant basketball analysis, playoff prediction, playoff edition. And we're going to talk about the Detroit Pistons beating the New York Knicks 106-103. The Knicks won that first quarter 23-22, and it was 27-27 in the second quarter. They was tied in that one, and then the Pistons won the third quarter 28-24, and they was able to stalemate the New York Knicks 29-29 in the fourth. Since they had the lead, they was able to hold on to it. OG Anunoby made a big three, but it did not matter because they ended up losing by 3. Tobias Harris played 43 minutes. He was 6 of 13 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3. 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 8 rebounds, 2 of them was offensive, 2 assists, 2 steals, 4 blocks, 1 turnover, 3 personal fouls, a +7 and plus minus. He had 17 points. They needed him. He's one of their best players, and if he can play like this on both ends of the court, they're going to have a tough time being beat by anybody. But I like the fact that he was poised. I like the fact that he was going for his shots that he was comfortable with. And I like the fact that he was saying, if y'all coming at me, I'm going to hold my ground and do the best I can to defend and compete at a high level. And you could say the same thing about Sora Thompson. He was 8 of 10 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3. Got to make more free throws. He was 6 of 12. You can't have a night like that because better teams are going to take advantage of it and it's going to help them beat you. But that's something that they'll figure out in the future or even in this series. 7 rebounds, 1 of those offense. So he did get 2 blocks coming in at the right time for those, but he still did have 5 personal fouls. That's trouble because he only played 29 minutes. That's a lot of fouls for that much time. +9 and plus minus, he ended up having 22 points, which was great to see. And then Tim Hardaway Jr., as long as he's ready to shoot or have an opportunity to, he's going to let it fly. That's his game. He was 2 of 10 from the field, 1 of 7 from 3, and 3 of 3 from the free throw line. You want him to still have that same mentality even in the future because that's what makes him a good player. And you want guys to be able to have those opportunities and trust them to be able to make them throughout any game or series. And he's a guy that can. He just didn't do that tonight. 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 personal fouls, +15 and plus minus 8 points. Jalen Duren, 4 of 8 from the field, 1 of 3 from the free throw line. He had 9 points, 14 rebounds, 7 of them was offensive, 6 assists, 2 blocks, 1 turnover, 4 personal fouls. He's a +17 and plus minus. A great game from him. Just really good on the boards. Was able to get buckets or getting the offensive rebounds too, while still making good passes to his teammates or setting them up for good shots. And they was able to knock them down what he did throughout the game. Cade Cunningham, 6 of 17 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, 11 of 12 from the free throw line, 8 rebounds, 1 of those offensive with 8 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, 5 turnovers, 4 personal fouls, a +13 and plus minus. He led the entire game with those 24 points that he had. Cade is stepping up. He stepped up and got to the free throw line, knocked both of them down. He was great from the free throw line all night. And he was just a tough cover for them. He's reading and reacting the right way, making the right play. He found some teammates even in the fourth quarter just by keeping his head up and trying to find a way to not lose the ball and make a good decision. And like I said, he ended up having 5 turnovers through this game, but he has the ball in his hand so much. Some of those things are going to happen by him not being perfect, and he's not supposed to be. But other than that, a great game from Cade. Didn't shoot the ball efficiently, but he made the right plays, and that's all you can ask him to do, even if they don't result into what you think that they should. Paul Reed, 0-1 from the field, 1 rebound, 4 steals, 2 turnovers, 1 personal foul, -10 and plus minus, but he didn't score any points, but he did a good job of anticipating where to try to get strips and turnovers, and he was able to do that tonight defensively, although he didn't do much offensively. You can say the same thing about Ronald Holland. He was 0-2 from the field, 0-1 from 3, but he went 2-2 from the free throw line and had 2 points, 1 rebound, 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls, and a -4 and plus minus. Dennis Schroeder, 6 of 13 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 3 assists, 1 steal, 2 turnovers, 3 personal fouls, a -17 and plus minus. He ended up having 14 points. It happens. Schroeder was highly needed in this game. He made a lot of plays himself, and he actually found his teammates too throughout the game. And that's what you love from him. He's a guy that can get a bucket. You give him the ball, he can make a three. You give him the ball, he can break down the defense. If you give him the ball, he can make a shot. And that's what they needed tonight. And he was able to do it. And I love that about him. And Malik Beasley, he got 10 points as long as he's getting in double figures. That's all you really need him to do, and just how much points is he going to get. I think he's due for a bigger game, but tonight he was 4 of 11 from the field, 2 of 7 from three, one rebound, one turnover, minus 15 and plus minus. He ended up having 10 points. The rest of the guys did not play. Coach's decision. 36 of 85, 42% from the field, 8 of 29, 27% from three, 26 of 36, 72% from the free throw line, 12 offensive rebounds, 45 total, 21 assists, 9 steals, 9 blocks, 13 turnovers, and 24 personal fouls. And then the New York Knicks, the team that seemed that they was going to be able to win it until Jalen Brunson and those guys got hurt a little bit. And then they never was able to find themselves enough to be able to pull this one out. Mikal Bridges, 7 of 16 from the field, 2 of 5 from three, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 1 of those offensive with 2 assists in a block, 2 turnovers, 3 personal fouls, a minus 14 and plus minus. He ended up having 17. It was just a good game from him. I liked it the way he attacked. I liked his shot selection. I liked what he was doing, even defensively to a certain extent. So I'm feeling it from him and OG. I think he did the same. 8 of 13 from the field, 3 or 4 from three, 8 rebounds, 2 of them was offensive, 1 assist, 3 blocks, 2 turnovers, 4 personal fouls, a minus 7 and plus minus. He ended up going for 19, and he was just where they needed him to be, even defensively. He really helped out and came in at the right time and saved the day sometimes. And that's what you got to love about both of those guys when they're locked in. But Towns, I didn't think he did enough. He was 5 of 14 from the field, 2 of 4 from three, 5 of 6 from the free throw line. I feel like he took some shots that I felt like he could have got better ones. He could have worked a little harder to get some better shots too. But those are shots that he took, and he didn't make enough of them. He should be efficient each and every night against the Pistons, and it just hasn't really been that way. But he did get a double-double, 17 points, 11 rebounds, 1 of those offensive. Out of those 11, he did have 1 assist and 2 blocks, but he had 5 personal fouls in 35 minutes. He was a minus 12 and plus minus. Jalen Brunson was hurt. Then he was trying to be the hero. Then he just couldn't make a basket sometimes. They put Cade on him and communicated to slow him down and make him take tough shots and uncomfortable shots. And that's what you have to do against the great ones. And he didn't have a good game. 4 of 16 from the field, 1 of 4 from three, 7 of 10 from the free throw line, 7 assists, 3 rebounds, 1 of was offensive with 4 turnovers and 4 personal fouls. He was a +1 and plus minus. Josh Hart played 36 minutes also. He was 7 of 13 from the field, 1 of 4 from three, 7 rebounds, 2 of them was offensive, 6 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks, 3 turnovers, 4 personal fouls, and +3 and plus minus 15 points for him. And it was just a well-rounded game as always. The guy is going to play defense. He's going to compete. He's going to try hard. He's going to come up with the loose balls. He's going to fight for possessions, and he's going to knock down shots just with his speed and athleticism, just getting to the rim. And he's just a quality player that you would love to have. Mitchell Robinson, you could say the same. 5 of 8 from the field, 3 of 7 from the free throw line, but he was working for those rebounds, and he came up with 8 offensive ones, and he ended up having 11 rebounds total. 13 points or a double-double for him off the bench, 2 steals, 2 blocks, 2 turnovers, and 5 personal fouls. He's a +9 and plus minus, and he even played in the fourth quarter, showing you how valuable he can be to a team like the Knicks. And Cameron Payne, 1 of 3 from the field, 0 of 1 from three, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 personal foul, -4 and plus minus 2 points. You want a bigger game for him, but he just didn't have the chances and the opportunity that he normally has, and that's why his numbers look so low. Miles McBride, the same story. He was 2 of 7 from the field, but he went 0 of 3 from three. He usually can knock down 1 or 2. Didn't do that tonight, but he also didn't make his free throws, where he was 0 of 2 from the free throw line. He had 2 rebounds, 1 assist, and a steal. In a personal foul, he was a +9 and plus minus finish with 4 points. The rest of the guys did not play coach's decision, and it was a ton of them. 39 of 90, 43% from the field. As a team, 9 of 25, 36% from three, 16 of 27, 59% from the free throw line. That's a big reason why they lost, is because they didn't make their free throws. 15 offensive rebounds, 49 total. They won that battle, but they lost the assist battle because they only had 19. They also lost the steal battle because they only had 5, but they won the block battle and they had 10. Both teams did a good job of converting, good rim protection while also being able to get clean blocks without fouling, 13 turnovers, and also 27 personal fouls for the Knicks. And that was another good game. I love what they seen. The Pistons fans should be happy that they got this one. They should have got the other one too. This series looks like the Pistons were the better team, even going into game one. So it's a tough series for the Knicks. They looking at it. Can we stay healthy? Can we battle? And y'all should be up 3-2. I would agree with that. But that just shows you that the Pistons are ahead of schedule, man. They're succeeding better than what we thought that they would. They're doing better than we thought that they would coming into this season. And on top of that, they made the right decisions. You know, I'm a Celtics fan, by the way. So my Celtics handled their business. We advanced. So I'm happy about that. But the Knicks, they look like it's gonna be tough for them to advance. So that's the question. You know what I mean? What do the Knicks have to do to be able to pull this one out? It's questionable because the Pistons have looked better and they just have executed better. And Cade has been phenomenal besides efficiency. Other than that, the guy has been aggressive and has been great defensively, and he has been great as a scorer. So I'm loving what the Pistons have been showing. I'm liking what they're about. And I liked them when Cade said, I want us to be a top 6 seed in the East. And then they became a top 6 seed in the East, showing you how good that they have progressed throughout the whole entire season and how much progress they have made as a team. And now they're just getting to a point where everybody's getting them love and respect that they deserve. But um, we'll see what happens. Uh, I'll agree with that. I think it's going to be a good series. I respect either team that come out of this series, but that's the whole purpose of the playoffs. You play the best to prove that you're the best, and if you can do that, you get the championship that validates that. And obviously, these young teams are trying to make a name for themselves. They're trying to get respect for themselves, and the Pistons are one of those teams. And the Knicks, they're just trying to show that they threw a bunch of talent together. They got a great coach to help figure things out, and they still trying to figure out how to stay healthy and how they can play better to be able to compete for a championship in the future or even this season. We'll see what they do. Other than that, comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell for more analysis. And if you're new to the channel, do conversation video just like this, NBA only topics. Also do breakdowns with real footage of legends, current legends, rookies, and also future stars. Also do mock draft and draft coverage. So you love that type of stuff, this is the channel for you because I upload every day. And I also have 3,000 plus videos that you can check and watch out and enjoy. And all I can say is you'll love it. But all I also will say is hope you guys enjoyed your day. Hope you had a blessed day. Hope y'all ended up getting a good Monday and a good Tuesday in and getting ready to grind out the rest of the weekday. Y'all can check out my social medias. They're on my channel. And you can see some other things I like to do besides NBA only content. I also have my email on my channel if you want to contact me for whatever the reason is. You don't want to do it on other platforms. And on top of that, I hope you guys had a blessed day. Thank y'all for appreciating the content for what it is. Just remember, let's try to make 2025 better than 2015. We're doing strong for a month so far. So let's continue to do that through the rest of the year. I need you guys to continue to do your part while I keep trying to do my part, which is create the content that y'all want to see. I got more playoff predictions because obviously Cleveland has an opponent. So I'm going to give y'all that later today or tomorrow. And I also got breakdowns, tributes, summer league, draft coverage for the rest of this year too. If I live to see it and y'all live, they'll be able to watch it. So much more things to be ready for, so much things to be prepared for. And I think that that's going to be something fun for y'all, just for me too. Other than that, I'm going for now. See you guys later today with the other games like the Celtics game and the Denver Clipper game. Y'all know I got analysis on those too. So I'll be back when it's time for those and see y'all there. We'll see y'all back on here later. Peace out. Y'all stay blessed up. Gone.